There's a time in my life I fell for this bullshit, right? I really did. I really did. And it was during the time where basically I was maxed out on hours and everything, right? I'm not saying you don't have to sometimes like curve your spending so you save up some capital and that, right? But then there is this fucking like, and a lot of this shit comes from the FIRE movement, right? Which is like, it's like financially free, retire early movement, basically, right? Which is, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but they take it a little bit too fucking far, right? Don't spend $5 a cup. Do you know if you save up, if you have a $5 cup of Starbucks cup, if you put all those $5 into a fucking ETF and stuff, at the S&P 500 in like 200 years, you're gonna have a little Ferrari and stuff when you're fucking 79 years old and your dick doesn't work. Okay, cool, thank you, bro. Right? It is easier to make $1,000 than it is to save $1,000. Let me tell you this: there's so much money in this world, you guys. It's crazy. If you just figure out ways like, how can I make more money? How can I do a side hustle? How can I work more hours and stuff? Like, the way I got myself out of this financial hole and got myself free and everything like that is like, I worked as many hours as I could. I worked my own business, I was a fucking 1099 for the longest time. I worked my ass off while I could, right? So when you got to take advantage, like as men and stuff, you got to take advantage of those 20s. Like, I mean, you can talk, like I have friends and stuff from high school and stuff like that barely saw me, just because how much I was working. I was working 7 days a damn week. Unless I was sick or it was like Christmas, I was working. And sometimes I would do jobs like I didn't want to do just to make an extra $40, $50, $60 in the fucking sun and stuff. So because I knew those $50, $60 of Bitcoin at the time, right? Because I was buying Bitcoin. I was literally buying Bitcoin at $3,000 in 2019. And even before that, like when I was buying Bitcoin at $500, because I knew it was like, wow, this $50 is 10% of a Bitcoin. This shit's crazy. I'm gonna do it. And where did Bitcoin go to? It went to 20 G's, $10,000 bucks. So you understand that those $50 at minimum turned into 5,000 for me through investments through Litecoin and Ethereum and stuff. Because like I was able to buy Litecoin at $4, $2. Ethereum, I think Ethereum I got a little bit later, maybe $8 or so. And where did they go? Ethereum went from $8 to $1,400. And in between, you could have sold anywhere in between. Even if I fucking missed the top by half, $700, $8. Bro, that's 60x plus on your capital. Litecoin, I killed it with Litecoin. I bought that thing at $4, and that thing went up to $420 in 2017. Every time I would put money into crypto space, saying like, this $100 I'm putting, this is $1,000 for future, Miguel. This $20 is $100. I would always just kind of go to the next decimal. So obviously the math would be like $200-$300, but I'd be like, this $20 is $100. This is the future right here. This is the future. This is the future. And shit is grimy right now. Shit is not awesome right now. I'm fucking I go home every day. My head hurts, my back hurts and stuff like that. My arm hurts, my shoulder really hurts and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm having trouble coming out of my truck. I was legitimately a blue collar business owner that still worked the trades and stuff. I mean, me and Jay Waller like traded war stories all the time. These past times when we were like, he's banged up, he had to have like shoulder surgeries and stuff like that. I mean, I was at damn near at a point where like I was literally sitting in my truck having to like, it hurting so bad that I had to lift my own leg with my hands like this to get it out of the truck because how much my fucking back and hips hurt from basically kneeling all day, installing pipes and stuff, and from workplace injuries and stuff like that. And I felt lost for a minute because I was so banged up I couldn't even go to the gym anymore. I was like, do I take care of myself or do I have to buckle down and just keep providing for my family? And I'm providing for my fucking family. And I saw this across the board with a lot of other Latino men in my family and stuff who were completely destroyed body-wise, from arthritis to everything. So, so I was like, if I'm fucking sacrificing this badly for this fucking chump change of money and stuff, I'm gonna put it into a vehicle where I can really escape the matrix, which I've done now. And now I'm Morpheus right now, trying to teach you guys how to get the fuck out of this shit. Because right now we have an opening. This window is only open for so long. Crypto's always gonna make money, but the complexity in order to make that massive money is going to keep growing every cycle. The complexity is going to take more and more stuff, more and more capital, more and more risk. Right now, the risk is low. The risk is, oh shit, you lose 50% of your money. You wait a little bit, and I'm at a 620x. not much of a risk, right? Well, if you don't got testicles, well, I'm sorry. Well, there you go, no testicular fortitude. But you have to push, right? And these are the times where, like, you buckle down, you're going to change your life. And right now, we're in the sort of point where there's not many new projects coming out. There's a lot of some hex projects, but we're very niched down into the space, right? So we know these opportunities. People will not hear about Pulse Chain and hex and everything until it's already, 50 cents, a dollar, $2. Then they'll hear about it for the first time when you guys have heard about it at 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents. And this is the passage of most men. They go through shit to help you realize that there's a better way. Of course there is. Of course there is, right?